Yo, I'm just saying. Let me talk to this bitch for a little bit.
Bitch, you better listen up.
Yeah. She say she look high, give her this dick and I always come through when I be on that hot shit. She know I got me a thing at the house, really told me she cool with just being the side bitch. Bitch, I was with, brought a bitch to the bed and got mad when I really put dick on her head. Slanging this dick like I'm slanging this dope. Hard cold as ice when I fuck with these hoes. Play with this powder, I don't play with my nose. Heat on my side, gotta stay on my toes. Watch for the troopers when I'm on the road. Give me them overs, I'm scraping the pole. Never will I spend my money on hoes. Fuck what I want and pass her to my bros. Hundreds on me like I'm rolling on spokes. P80 on me, a mouth full of gold. You would've thought I was having a party. Coming in quick, got a house full of hoes. Never.
Hey man, say man, it's time for that Culture for the Street podcast, man. We back at y'all with another episode, fresh out the oven, fresh out the pan. First episode of 2023. Let us know what it is.
Yeah, buddy, happy new year, man. It's time for that Culture for the Streets, man. Make sure y'all ding all them buttons. Don't leave about the trap till you've been served.
Yeah,
Serving
man.
every
This
day.
is what we do.
2023, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. Bringing the year in, listen, it's been a lot going on already in just January, not even a full weekend.
Right. So with that being said, R.I.P. Big Scarr, R.I.P. Gangsta Boo. Memphis took 2 huge L's, less than 30 days.
Yeah.
Less than 30 days, man. And what makes it so bad, why I want to talk about Big Scarr, because he was the secret weapon.
Yeah,
He was the secret weapon.
And he came out and he went crazy too. I mean, once Pooh Shiesty went to jail and Fool went to jail, he like stepped up and really showed you he was like the sleeper cell.
He was the one that was, I felt like he was gonna shake the tables a little bit, and Watt was gonna bring him out during perfect time and when things got boring, but due to his addiction, man, he didn't make it.
We can't just point out Big Scarr, rest in peace, Big Scarr, but it's just it's something that's going on in the ghetto, man, in the world, period. Like, it's people that's, you know what I'm saying, I think we all know somebody outside that didn't had the same fate by the same types of things, because this is something that's really going on outside. But now that it's starting to touch people in the industry, it's starting to be a lot of media light shed on it because it's happening to the rappers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's so bad. Matter of fact, not to get off subject, a dude from Colorado just caught 40 years for 6,000 fentanyl pills. Like, they not gonna be playing when they catch niggas with that shit, man.
You gotta understand too, 6,000 pills. It only take a match head of that shit to kill you.
Right. He was gonna knock off a whole a whole district if them would have got to the
enough, technically speaking, to knock off a city.
Real talk.
That's why you get time like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like the main drug nowadays that's killing everybody.
Right.
So it don't really matter your skin color. You get caught with that, you going
to
jail, and you kind of deserve to go to jail because you're being heartless about the tools and fuels you're making, whether it's big money, small money. You know what I'm saying? You got small time hustlers doing the same thing.
Right. And
stepped
you ain't doing business with nobody. You killing them. Yeah, that's sad.
And then it ain't happening like Gangsta Boo. So it's like, to me, it's messed up because she in her hometown.
Right. Chilling on her front porch.
So people should have enough consideration and respect for you being the person you is to not even play with you like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I feel the same way for Big Scarr. Like, Big Scarr shouldn't have went through nothing like that, because niggas should have had enough respect to not play with him like that.
And keep it real.
Yeah, knowing that you got faulty pills.
That just goes to show you what these niggas will do for $1.
Like, who responsible for going to get the pills? Because you know, like who brought the pill? Like, it's sad to say that, but that's that's what's responsible. I mean, at the end of the day, he had his own choice to make, and he chose to take the pills. But that middleman went and got him, unless he went and got him himself. And at that point, if he taking faulty pills, that was his decision. But I can't just knowingly say that people, just gonna voluntarily take a faulty pill.
Right. It's unheard of, because if they know it's fake, they
You
got
don't know what
money.
the outcome is.
Yeah, they got money. So why would they go buy some synthetic, something that ain't even real, and cause them to lose their career, family, and everything else that come behind them?
And at the same time, man, their status should have kept them away from being
I agree.
played with like that.
I agree.
I don't care. Okay, you out here selling faulty pills, but you can't sell them. You can't sell faulty drugs to Gangsta Boo.
Right.
You can't sell faulty drugs to Big Scarr Needs. Like, come on.
Right. Yeah, they really like just Gangsta Boo as a whole, her being the queen of Memphis, that took a big piece out of the M by her leaving like that. She is a part of that word. She repped it. She saluted like every young artist from Memphis to every old school artist from Memphis. She is in their comments rooting for them. That might be if not Project Pack, you'll see Gangsta Boo be the first comment up on any dude or person from Memphis that's representing that city, man.
Yeah.
She and then right before she left, she just started Lil Lotto and Lil what's her name? Lil Glorilla.
Mm-hmm.
They sampled something from her and ended up doing the feature. You know, Glorilla, she exposed the screenshot or whatever showing like how Gangsta Boo approached her like a big homie before she even blew. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, man, how could y'all do that to crazy lady like that, man? Like, and then it would make it even more sadder. You had fans in front of her house watching her as she's deceased, trying to get some family members to contact to tell her that Gangsta Boo is on the front porch dead. Man, that was the worst. That was bad.
Devastating.
Yeah, that's right there. That's man.
That's not the way we gonna expect.
No.
Her to go. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Then you go like that in your hometown, so it just make it look like, man, whoever the dealer was just purposely just
It's
like, you
what
know what I'm saying? It's
what it's gonna come down to what it's gonna come down to. The community is gonna end up finding out who is these guys that's pushing this. You know what I mean? And standing on it. And once they found out who you is and actually identify like you that person that's causing everybody to die, everybody gonna come together and try to get you gone, bro. And I'm not talking about in a violent manner either. Somebody gonna try to get you some time, bro. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You killing niggas.
You don't hope for the violence, but let's just be honest. You go out there, get somebody something, they die. They got family members. They gonna be salty about that.
Yeah, they gonna feel some type of way.
They gonna be salty about that, cuz.
That's real talk. They gonna feel some type of
way. So
way.
you don't know what they really gonna want to do.
And it's scary because
in the street they might not want to go outside and call the police. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This might be Gangsta Boo's street cousin.
Right.
Big Scarr street. You know, it's good. Nigga, they family might have street ties.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know how that's gonna go if that's what it is. Niggas
And
gonna hold court in the street.
they feeling some type of way. Like you got little chat, she throwing up and crying at
You
the
talking
same
about a legend
time.
though.
Yeah, like that was her big sis. So it used to be two queens of the M. And now you got Chat got to hold the fort down and make sure she lead by example to the other young females that's up under her. You see what I'm saying? Gangsta was doing it because she was on the big homie, time. But now Chat got to step up to keep
They
this,
didn't
to
already
keep it.
had. They didn't.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
We talking about people that's 40 something,
Right. Been in the game since they was 16.
close to 50. So you know what I'm saying?
She
What
died at 43.
she can't step up from there. LeChat gonna always be LeChat based on what LeChat did, regardless. It's cemented. Just like what Gangsta Boo did is cemented. Gangsta Chat can't hold Gangsta Boo spot down.
No, not actually. Not. Let me reword that. Not actually hold her spot down, but the voice to the young females that's rapping. What I'm saying is they gonna be looking at her now because Boo not here. You see what I'm saying? And the way that she did a hard freestyle right before she passed away, you can tell. You can hear the Glorillas, the Lottos, all of them up inside Gangsta Boo. You know what I mean? The same music that they pushing out, like where them dollars at, and you know, Gangsta was once that age. She was 16 years old on Tell the Club Up, Thug.
Yeah. I'm saying that's
You
what
know
I
what I
mean
mean?
by what she did is cemented.
Yeah, for sure.
It can't be done again.
No, it can't. And she did it. They did it during the rough era when the South wasn't getting no flowers like that, especially not Memphis. You know what I mean? They didn't get their flowers like that. Atlanta got their flowers before Memphis did.
They ain't only just, you know what I'm saying, um, bring the attention to their section. They did the same type of thing Amigos did, Wayne did, a Thug did, because they came in with a different kind of music and they changed music with that sound.
Right, right. They did that. Paul and them did that.
So as a whole, they all was a part of that.
Hmm.
Because it might not come out exactly the same if you take one of them out of the equation. It might not go like that.
Right.
So man, it's crazy. And then
Yeah,
even
that
with the Scar, I mean, he wasn't a legend, but he was
he
past
was a factor over there in his section.
he was past up and coming.
Yeah,
But
he was a factor on his label.
generation of Memphis though, and he at the
Yeah,
forefront of the new generation of Memphis. So that's sad to see Big Scar go early like he did.
right. At the
When he
age of
did.
20.
And I ain't even
At
know
the
he was that young.
Yeah, at the age of 20, man. Yeah, Scar was young as hell.
You see
He
what I'm
like
saying? Like that type of stuff right there is sad to see because he had so much of a window in front of him to be able to create that same atmosphere 3-6 did for themselves individually as artists for themselves. He was doing that for himself, and it was cut short to this to the you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
come on, let's just be honest. That's fuckery.
It definitely is. It definitely is. And while we still over on the on Memphis side, let's skip on over to Finesse, because Finesse, we've been rooting for you, Playboy, before you even dropped the album.
Before he
Don't
came
let
home.
Right before you even came home. Before you even came home, we was rooting for you, dog. We still rooting for you, bro. Don't let these people trick you off the streets, man.
See, I'm not. See, this is a whole tricky situation, right? Because you really only gonna understand this situation if you ever lived the artist life. And what I mean by that, I'm gonna break it down, because what I mean by the artist life is, as an artist on your road to leveling up and tearing up, you gotta put yourself in a lot of messed up situations to get the acceptance from the people that you need to be your follower. So that's why a rap nigga, his runs start off at clubs. It don't start off at no stadium. You see what I'm saying? It start off
Mm-hmm.
at the club. So you're going city to city to city to city to city, doing these hood clubs. You ain't doing no 5-star clubs with niggas in there. Niggas just got done robbing niggas. They in the crowd. Some of them niggas just got done killing people. They in the crowd. The hoes that set the niggas up for them niggas to kill and rob, they in the crowd. And this is every stop for them. Promoters included, because them niggas ain't always right neither.
Right.
You
They
see what I'm
pull.
saying?
They do fuck shit
I
too.
can't say he tricking himself, because at the end of the day, as an artist and an individual and a businessman, you got a lot of shit you got to stand on. You got to stand on your image. You got to stand on your word. You got to stand on your movement. You got to stand on your business. It's a lot of shit you got to stand on. So you never know which one of them barriers was broken for niggas to do what they gotta do. And any nigga around him, knowing he the breadwinner, the niggas around him gonna do what they gotta do soon something don't look right.
Yeah, they
Because the minute that
supposed
you
to.
hesitate and be like, well, nah, that ain't really nothing, that could be the time a nigga be done killed that nigga.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? He still got to move correct if he on federal probation.
How do you move correctly? He ain't big enough to pack no stadium.
What I mean by that, cuz
The
what
artist
I
right
mean,
now,
what I mean by that,
artist right now,
by him being on federal paper, we already know he can't be around no firearms. That's what I mean by that. Like, of course, he moving right far as him and his team, but we know you got to be more careful when firearms involved, or some shooting done went on. Even though he could plead the fifth on all that, it's just the point. Them people don't want to hear none of that type of news.
it's just, even with security, he gonna have the same situation. And people still gonna want to talk to him. Because
Yeah,
why you keep putting yourself in this situation? When you got to, as an art, they're not artists, so they're not gonna understand why you keep putting yourself. You ain't Drake, nigga. You not Future, nigga. You not Snoop, nigga. You ain't Young Boy, Dirt. You ain't none of them. You can't just walk out on stage in a stadium and 20,000 waiting on you, cheering and throwing shit. He ain't there yet.
right. That's
He at the
facts.
club. He got to keep doing clubs until he get to that bracket. And you don't go to the country club to do this shit. You gotta go to the hood club because you a hood nigga. You rap about hood stuff. That's where you have to go. That's what's making rap one of the most dangerous things right now. Because if you a street nigga, you rapping about street stuff. You rapping about street stuff, you around street niggas. The environment you in when you gotta perform is a street environment. Niggas gonna possibly be shooting outside, fighting inside, all the above. So at the end of the day, you not escaping your situation because until you get to that bracket where you can say, "Oh, nigga, I ain't doing no motherfucking clubs, nigga."
He
Like
ain't gotta perform in no hole in the walls though, like he just
holes in
did.
the wall. He getting 50 a show.
No, he said he didn't get paid for that show. He just that happened in
That's
Knoxville.
fine, but he ain't coming somewhere that only fit 300 people, bro. These
Yeah,
clubs won't be able to fit a few thousand. Keep in mind, niggas got to be able to recoup their 50,000. You can't recoup 50,000 if you can only fit 700 people in here. It ain't gonna happen. So let's just be honest, we hood niggas. So you go to clubs, we at the clubs where the street niggas at. Same club that nigga gotta go to and perform at. Until he level up. So you gonna always be in the line of fire, whether you got security niggas with you or not. It's gonna we know what generation we living in right now. These niggas don't give two fucks.
true.
So until you get in that bracket, you gotta be in the field. And when I say in the field, I'm not saying like he outside on his street holding a cannon. I'm saying like, nigga, you got to keep going and performing at these clubs where the robbers and the killers and the dealers at. You still in the field because you got to still have that instinct of a nigga. I'm a street nigga. We got to make sure we make it home. So, and you in that type of environment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of tricky as a rapper today because you can't really. That shit crazy. It's just dangerous, man. I
It's
don't think
dangerous.
he wanted the shit to go like how it went. I highly doubt that. But you don't got no control over certain shit people gonna do, man. And all it take is the wrong thing to happen and niggas gon' demo.
And that's what happened.
Sometimes nigga ain't even got to say nothing. You might not be paying attention. One of your niggas, that's their fucking job. Pay
Right.
attention. And he over
Mm-hmm.
there seeing some shit that you just ain't seeing right now. He can't tap you and be like, "Hey, cuz, what you want me to do?"
Right.
You got to
He
do
gotta be
that.
on go.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just fucked up, bro. It's just
Yeah, he
fucked
gotta
up.
be on go.
As a
Gotta
street member, because we got to bring our street mentality up top into the industry just to stay alive in the industry.
true. Now back to 1017 now. Matt Critter turns himself in day before yesterday on first degree murder. Wow. Now it just put you it just make you think like damn near 90% of 1017 is doing bids.
I'm gonna tell you why though. Because people will throw a lot of narratives out there to why shit like it is. Like, oh, 1017 curse. I don't feel like they curse.
No, they not
Same
cursed.
time, people on the outside looking in gonna look at it like that because they watching
No.
all these new artists come over there and go to jail
See,
in under a certain amount of time.
what they gotta realize is Gucci was once them. He was once that person that the industry didn't want to work with. The industry didn't want to do no features. They didn't want no dealers with him. So when he see these wild hot head niggas that ain't got no mind, he not gonna look at them different and be like, oh, this nigga here too hot. He gonna give a nigga a shot. Just like he wanted somebody to give him a shot. He ain't gonna judge you because what you got going on outside, like he said in the interview, if whatever you doing, just don't snitch. I'm gonna give you a chance, but whatever you got going outside, I know what you're doing. Just don't run your mouth. He know he got a bunch of high risk artists. Every last one of them, at least 85% of them was high risk.
He overlooked that shit and give niggas opportunities. But at the end of the day, as a businessman, when you give somebody an opportunity and you put your stamp behind them, when you giving them an opportunity, you got to turn them niggas into businessmen. And they got to be willing to listen to you and transition. Because nigga, it make it also look like Gucci ain't leading these niggas right. You see what
Right.
I mean? At the end of the day, everybody come over here and go to jail.
But
Nigga, what is you doing? So
I'm gonna say,
it make people judge him like that because it make people feel like, well, shit, he the nigga they look up to. Because let's just be honest, he one of the labels in the game that an artist gonna come to, and they actually damn near 90-something% looking at they idol. They sign into their idol.
right, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
he got hella influence. So why wouldn't they listen to him and try to? But I don't think why putting the business mentality in their head. He just signing them, giving them some money, giving them some necklaces, and letting them
And
niggas
that's it.
and letting them niggas be who they are. When once you sign that contract, once you give them some money, once you throw your brand over their neck, you need to now be trying to change these niggas.
Right.
It's a responsibility for you too because they investments, nigga. And if you
Gotta
got any
lead.
kind of love for them, you want to see them win and not fail. If they go outside, crash out, nigga, they fail.
And the little nigga just had went live
You see what I'm saying?
a couple of days before it happened because allegedly, what we saying is entertainment purposes. Because allegedly he said someone in Memphis. No, not I'm talking about someone in Memphis. Anyway, the ops killed his cousin, whoever his opposition is. You know what I mean? He went on the rant and this Lamigo, this Big Boogie, and he was basically the entourages that they claim in the street. He was basically telling them to come outside and play ball, even though that shit supposed to stay in the street. You wasn't supposed to go live and call niggas names and shit like that. But make a long story short, a couple of days after that shit, that's when he had to turn himself in on a first-degree murder.
And
You just was shining, and then he got the new 1017 chains and charms. He ain't got the old shit what Gucci was giving niggas when he first. He got the new.
he definitely got the new shit.
Yeah, he got the new diamonds, and they hitting.
It's just,
He
but
got
like,
they
man, that shit crazy, man.
like. You just don't know what's up with them. Can they even keep a roster free? But let's move on over to YSL, man. Trial starts next week. The jurors got picked today, and these niggas telling they
Like we was talking
all
about
these.
phone, man. We thought Thugger had a chance.
We
About a
thought
month
it,
ago.
boy. We was
We're looking
rooting.
at it a little bit different now because it's so many niggas telling, and these niggas telling about serious stuff. When
Right.
you ever get a 30-year suspended sentence with probation, like you got 30 years probation when you could have got 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
You got 15 years probation when you could have got 15 years. You got 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, these niggas, man, listen. And for the people to trade in that time for their cooperation, just let you know how much they targeted. They want Thugger better than anybody, even if you was like, it's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, that I mean, he the head of the body. That's why all these ratting ass niggas just Oh
These
yes, we in the game. We in the game. We in the game. When it first popped off, and they was trying to put that shit on him, the first celebrity we seen Metro Boomin say YSL is not a gang, it's a label. And tried to make niggas stand on it. But what you niggas did, y'all didn't want to spend Christmas in jail and went to begging them lawyers for them plea bargains, and the DA had something nice for y'all. Okay, y'all want to get out before Christmas. Okay, well tell these people that YSL is a gang.
I don't even think it was about wanting to be in jail for Christmas.
No, I'm saying wanting to be out. Like, okay, when they got locked up, cuz think about it. When they got locked up, they got locked up before Christmas. So you know, with that being said, if you get locked up in December or November, and if you don't get in court at a certain time, you
Them
not
niggas
going back.
been locked up damn near a year, bro.
I'm talking about the co-defendants.
Them niggas been locked up damn near a year. Why
You
is
sure?
man, Thug and them went to jail like in the last year.
I'm trying to think exactly.
Or early in the year last year. They've been locked up almost a year.
All of them.
It's a couple niggas they ain't caught yet that's still on the run.
I'm talking about as far as like Yak
Them niggas,
Gotti.
yeah, all them niggas when the feds came, they snatched all of them.
Oh yeah, you
Gunna,
mean
Yak, Thugger. You gotta think cause that YSL stuff came right after I think like Dolph.
let me see
I think
exactly.
the Thugger shit happened right after Dolph, man.
Because I don't think they've been gone the whole year.
They been gone close to a year.
Yeah, close. Because
That's long enough. So Christmas, it ain't even about Christmas. What it was, nigga, that was their last chance to say something because trial started in January.
hold on, I'm finna
It
see.
wasn't about
Because
no
they
didn't make
just
that final decision in December. They was gonna have to go to the box too. And they caught too red-handed to be going to the box. And they don't got money like the
Slime Like Shawty got locked up 2 weeks ago.
hell no.
That's what it. That's when I did. That's when I.
Listen,
That's when I.
go
Huh?
look at our episodes in Spotify, nigga.
Hold on.
And look at the
Hold on.
Slime Life Shorty going to jail in the Rico. We didn't talk about that 2 weeks ago. That's
Matter of fact,
ago.
I'm gonna take that back. He pled guilty 2 weeks ago.
He got out.
Let me straighten my face on that.
He got
He
out.
played. Yeah, he played it out and got out. That's my
Been
bad.
locked up
That's my
almost a
bad.
year, bro. They had to make that. That was the last chance to take a plea
You right.
because trial started the following month. They don't take
But
that.
but what I'm saying is, cause if you don't get in court at a certain time before December, you will not see the judge until next year.
In some cases, but what I'm saying about this is everybody trial that's going to court close to Christmas, they trial ain't in January.
Yeah.
These niggas didn't have no another. They was listen. If they don't take this plea, they brought back to the table knowing they got trial in 30 days. They didn't take that. The nigga that took the 30-year probation, he was getting 30. The nigga that took the 15-year probation, he was getting 15. Nigga, them niggas was going to jail.
So let me ask you.
Caught. Yak Gotti already admitted to this and that. What are you fighting? Nigga, you don't take this, it's over with for you in 30 days. And all of them tapped out, bro. They didn't have money to fight, nothing like that.
I think that was the first plea bargain that came their way.
Hell no.
So you think that was the last plea bargain?
Let's just be honest, cuz once the first nigga tell, a lot of them pleas go out the you don't just get pleas thrown at you like frisbees. Once a nigga tell, they got you basically.
No, I'm talking about far as like not just one person. I'm saying far as like all of them as a whole. Like you only think they only got one plea bargain? since they been gone.
Man, you know how the police do it, man. They come see you early on with shit. You know, they say you take this, you know what I'm saying? They offering this. You don't take that. You know they was trying to fake stay solid at first.
Mm-hmm.
Please believe them niggas wasn't taking no pleas, but the minute niggas start telling and breaking and telling, the more niggas that start telling, the more it was gonna create more niggas telling because they telling everything. You got 17 niggas telling the same story. At this point, every nigga that tell making it worse for every nigga that didn't. So that was creating a thunderstorm of niggas that was telling.
It's only th-
And they had a certain amount of time to tell because it's December. Nigga trial in January. Ain't no another plea coming. Nigga, you don't, them niggas tapped out. Because they was, a lot of them, 80% of them niggas was caught red-handed. They on the phone talking crazy.
mm-hmm.
They got evidence on them for the case.
Right.
What are they gonna fight?
You right.
Or it's either just swallow the, whatever you was gonna get passed down by them, which was gonna be outrageous. You know, the first couple plea bargains was gonna be out fucking outrageous.
Right, for sure.
Every nigga go to jail and be like, what? Hell no, I ain't the nigga. Because nigga, they come crazy when they come with the plea bargains.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody probably was like, what? 45 years? Hell no. But then when niggas started telling, then Lil Woody came out and said, you know what, fuck all them niggas, man. Listen, I'm the police now. I shot dude. He was with me. He told me, like, he started telling.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Like this, like, damn. It's over with for me now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the niggas lawyers sitting down with him like, yeah, I was trying to get this shit throughout, but that's looking ugly because Lil Woody told them that you was in the car.
Yeah.
Your cell phone was picking up on them towers in that area. You're caught at this time, buddy. Like, what you want me to do? All I could do is, you see what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah,
they start getting backed into a wall. And time flew by. You know what I'm saying?
It did.
They
came so fast. God damn.
And shit. And it's to the point now where they just like, nigga, we just want Thugger. He the man with the money. They really showing you that fuck all them niggas y'all be having around y'all. When this type of shit going on, we want the fucking rapper.
Yeah, they want the Dundada.
Fucking rapper. Okay, nigga, you was the nigga responsible for this shooting, that shooting, that shooting, and that shooting. But he told you to do it. So we gonna give you a motherfucking deal.
That's not even.
That's fucked up.
That's not even mentioning the ones that was in jail that said they got the okay from him. Cause Lucci done had 2 stabbings. One was in February and another one was in March. He ain't reported, but he ended up telling it somehow to his lawyer. So every time that he went, they said one time he was on the phone on a video call. Somebody came from behind him and bust him, and I forgot when the other time was. So you got these dudes that actually went to go do the hit for you, saying that you gave them the okay.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they finna, man. I ain't even holding my nuts. We ain't holding our nuts, but we know this shit ain't finna turn out good. This shit ain't finna turn out good, man. These niggas singing, they telling on everything that got to do with this man, bro. That shit ain't even it. It hurts a real street nigga that's solid.
Well, pay attention to what they doing. They not just telling on everything that happened. When they telling, why they telling, at the time they telling, they saying, Thugger, if you stabbed the nigga, he saying, well, shit, I asked Thugger if I can go
right.
ahead.
They saying you put the battery in their back.
You the puppet master.
Yeah.
You the rich puppet master.
So this 2 times y'all done did a attempt on him in jail. Not to mention the man mama got shot at. They blaming that on y'all too.
They blaming everything on. They just blame.
Yeah, they like Lucia going bananas. He telling his lawyer like, Man, get me the hell up out of here, man. It's 2 times these boys done tried to take me out the game. You know what I mean? Even though
But
you gotta stand on that business.
Lucci did that to himself.
Right, that's
But
what I was saying. He got to
had
stand
he
on that.
been doing what the fuck he was supposed to be doing when he had that ankle monitor on,
He would have been home.
in jail. He'd be
He would have
fighting
been
the
home.
case from the street, but you was laughing and giggling and thought because you had money that you was gonna get out the little shit.
You thought you was bigger than the program.
Folks don't be playing, man.
You thought you were bigger than the program. They had to show you.
Yeah,
They don't need your money.
wishing you didn't do half and none of that shit because you wish you was out fighting your case because your freedom on the line too about some seriousness.
Them people ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. You steady trying to cry river and trying to get niggas to testify and all this shit, man. Look,
this what make it worse. This why right now, nigga, and when I say this shit, nigga, I'm talking to every one of you niggas that rap, that come from the street, that got successful in the music game. Nigga, y'all don't see what's happening. They targeting. Found the gun in there. That nigga took Lil Wayne to jail. Lil Wayne went to jail. Lil Wayne had to do the jail time. Not his manager. When his manager came up front, was like, "Hey, that's my shit. We want the rapper." That's what they're saying.
Yeah, they want the Don Dada, man. They want the
Casanova. Nigga, Casanova didn't start the Black Gorilla Blood or whatever that is he part of on the East Coast. He did not start that. I'm not saying he ain't a dominant member in that, but he ain't the founder, nigga. Oh shit.
They want the Dada, and they know the Dada is 9 times out of 10 it's the nigga with the millions.
No, what I'm saying though, cuz is in his case, they know these niggas don't be the game fucking creator, but you're rich.
No, for sure.
You got the most influence because of the money.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So
since you the head honcho with the bag, they gotta come at you.
They got to, and that's the only way.
Because you got these. Oh man, these niggas so much of the police. I forgot about this part. Y'all even told the gas stations that YSL control. You know what I mean? Like, bro, these niggas told on everything that got to be everything that's moving. Like, niggas might well put them YSL chains and melt them bitches down and come with something new. Cause the way they trying to label Thug and the way they trying to crucify this man, bro.
The Gambino family.
Yeah, they finna do that man wrong, bro. Like next week when that boy go to trial, it's gonna be an interesting week, man.
And it's harder. It's gonna be harder for Thug because with all these ducks that told, they into their agreements already. They out. They deals begin. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say Thugger did some miraculous shit and beat this shit, right? The Fed subject to come and say, you know what? Yeah, nah, come here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. When you think it's over,
he gonna have to fight a whole different battle,
right?
Even if he got through this shit,
something greater. He got to fight something greater because this is just state. He just got a little slap on the wrist. It ain't no slap on the wrist, but you know what I mean. It's not federal.
Yeah, but his life on the line still.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because
when whether it's state or federal, when it's an L behind it, it's an L behind it.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Only thing is, you know what I mean. He can appeal it. And
what though? When it's 30 snitches, what the average nigga that appeals shit lost because of discrepancies.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Not because the nigga had 17 snitches. You see what I'm saying? Like, what nigga gonna get an appeal when 17 snitches took a deal on you and they fingered you out? You see what I'm
It,
saying?
it's sad. No matter what kind of solution I try to come with for this case, it's not working because
All
they
these cliques and crews that's outside right now, free in the rap world, in the industry, millionaired up, bagged up, bringing your niggas out the hood. You niggas better turn into businessmen.
real talk, I'm talking about y'all better do it expeditiously
It's
too.
targeting the letter boys and your local PD. They targeting y'all, man.
They on your ass.
And how many niggas y'all got to keep watching go to jail before y'all be like, you know what, man, we got to change how we doing stuff because they coming for us.
Right. Nobody ain't gonna be
You the
free.
nigga with the money. You the nigga with the money. You the label. You the brand. You the nigga bringing niggas out the hood. You should know this first. So you should definitely
That
be
should be your. That should have been your plan from the
yeah,
gate.
you should definitely be like, look, if y'all bringing the bullshit around me, don't even come around me. And then
Right.
secondly, if they feel like you the most important thing around them because you the breadwinner, they should know to keep the bullshit away from you.
Right. At all times.
And
That's
it
facts.
never go like that in the street. The street is like a movie on repeat. The ending is the same. The fucking middle is the same. The beginning the same.
The streets is the most dirtiest brawl in the game, but niggas try to wife it.
Nigga, we watched Boys in the Hood. What happened? They thugged all movie. Niggas got killed at the end.
What I
Menace
said.
to Society. They thugged all movie. They got killed at the end, and niggas went to jail at the. That's the story is the same. This shit on
Yeah,
repeat.
it's. I just said it. The streets is the most dirtiest brawl out there, but us street niggas love to try to wife it. We can't wife the streets because the streets don't love us.
And that shit dumb.
Streets don't love nobody.
I'm gonna tell you why it's dumb. We taking them risks in the streets when we ain't had no opportunity for nothing greater. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You meet you M's up, you in your bag. You got good jewelry on. You could bring niggas out the hood. You can buy your mama that house, that car. You could just throw your mama a phone book of money. Look, mama, you know, do what you want to do. Like y'all living different. When that happens, yeah, you still a street nigga. But it's time to learn how to keep this lifestyle and let that other shit go.
Yeah. Maintain the most healthiest lifestyle. Let that street shit go, man. The streets is
But it's
temporary.
about the validation. Like niggas get the money and they still be worried about the
They
validation.
they got to think about it.
Was you validated in the street before you got the money? Because if you was, you shouldn't give a fuck about validation once you get the money. Nigga, I get the money, nigga. You think I'm gonna be worried about and nigga outside from my city what they said? Nigga, fuck them. They know what the fuck a nigga was doing when he nigga was outside. I
Mhm.
would have stumped on you. So you should be happy a nigga doing something different. Niggas gotta learn how to
Cause,
transition, man.
Cause it's like 25 years of thug. I mean, what it say? 3 years, 4 years of balling and thugging ain't worth
30
25
years ago, like,
years,
yeah, like,
25, 30 years,
but
man.
is it though?
It's not.
It's not because
It's not.
when you the man with the plan, you could be the nigga with the bricks, the money, the all of that. When them folks come, they taking the money, they
Yeah,
taking cars, they taking
they
the house.
season everything,
So
man. It's over.
when you go to jail, you at zero again. So when you go to jail, you
They
depending on
breaking you
people.
down.
Yeah, that 30 years you gonna struggle because you not. Cause the nigga you left the money with, your people you left the money with,
He
You
gone.
don't need it because you got 30 years. They finna ball.
Yeah, he gone, man. Him and his wife that went on all kind of trips. You good? They good with sending you that little dub down there every 2 weeks for you to get you 20 suits. You ain't gonna miss that little paper because
You
you
done
ain't
left
getting
them
out.
four, you done left them $4.5 million and they sending you your money $100 at a time a month.
It, and you can't go to the store but for 50.
Man.
You can't spend number 50 at the store. So hey man, you gotta think
I
about
think a
things
lot
like
of
that.
niggas be forgetting when you go to jail, you niggas nigga, when you go to prison, you dress the same as the next nigga.
Most definitely.
Ain't no motherfucking, ain't no Cartier watch iced out. Ain't no iced out Cuban
No,
link. Ain't none of that.
no, none of that, man. Nothing but some little gold pieces floating around.
Church
That's it.
things, nigga. That's
Yeah,
what I call them, nigga.
church jury.
A little bracelet necklace
Yeah, with prayer hands.
with a little
Cr-
stingy in the middle of them all, cross
Yeah,
on it, nigga. Ain't
facts.
super serious, nigga. Come on, bro.
Chain got to be less than $100, Jack.
But it's the same with drilling and sliding. Cuz don't let the gun take over your spirit and have you outside acting like a demon. Then 5 seconds of your decision making change the course of your.
Right.
Understand that the with the switch on the back, them niggas ain't gonna be sending you money and writing you. Them niggas might die and end up in there with you.
Facts.
That's how it's gonna go.
That's how it happened. That's how it happened. He just gave y'all niggas some boss game.
They can't tell
So,
you shit, nigga. I done woke up in prison and nigga my whole block, nigga, in the joint. I'm looking at 80% of the niggas on my street like that shit crazy, but it
right.
ain't
We
over.
all us do not supposed to be in here.
Hell no, nigga. I'm supposed to be calling you because nigga, I done seen you
Right.
nigga. We in here
Somebody
together. Ain't nobody to
that shit
call
don't
out.
supposed to be like that. Shit don't supposed to be like that.
No, man, we gotta make better decisions. And you rich, you definitely better be responsible enough to
Make
make
better
better decisions.
decisions 2023, y'all. Make better decisions.
For
So
sure.
this all we got for y'all on this time for that culture for the streets. Y'all know how we coming, man. We gonna bring y'all more content, more shit, you know what I mean? So do not leave about the trap till you've been served. As you see, nigga, it's both sides, or it's time for that culture for the streets. So don't leave about the trap without smashing that notification bell, hitting that like button, and we out of here.
Out of here just like that.